Yes, my Between the Liners, welcome back to the show. As you can see to my right, I've got the legend with me. I'm going to introduce him in a sec. It's not very often we manage to get a Chelsea fan on here. He's not going to be here very long, so I had to grab him and pull him for one more video. It's the legendary Mr. Michelin star, Pazinho, a.k.a. Paz. I birthed him with the nickname. What are you saying, Paz?
Oh, mate, pleasure.
Pleasure to have you on. It's probably the last time we're going to have him on here for like a year at least.
There we go.
Make sure you like this video. Make sure you comment and subscribe if you want to see more of Paz. Get me to 500 subscribers right now. I'll keep Paz in the UK for another year.
There we go, yeah. It's guaranteed. I won't fly out then. I'll stay here.
You heard it here, right here. Anyway, Paz, let's crack on with the show. This is a Chelsea prediction show. We've seen what Chelsea have been doing. There's been a lot of madness ever since Todd Bowley's come into the club, ever since Roman Abramovich has left and all the sanctions, etc., etc. The new ownership's come in. Sorry about that, guys. I'm going to mute that right now. And obviously Chelsea, the first thing to talk about, they spent a lot of money. It's probably the first place we have to start, to be honest, Paz. 900 million or something like 900 million since Todd Bowley's come in. In 2023 alone, I believe it is 600 million across the last two transfer windows.
Yeah.
Obviously, Paz, I know you're a football man, so I'm going to assume you're a football fan before you're a Chelsea fan. Does it make you sick a little, or how do you feel? I don't know.
I feel like...
Or is it just the way things are going, maybe?
I think that's how the market is now, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to feel like we're kind of lucky to be one of the teams that can afford to put these prices on players and give what these other clubs are demanding for. It's crazy money. It's crazy money. I think it's across all the leagues now that it's happening now, even with the Saudi league now. Higher wages, higher fees. Yeah. It's
so in terms of the owners, do you rate it or are you slightly concerned?
I think, to be honest, as a Chelsea fan, I think we have to be pretty happy that he's come in and he spent money.
Yeah.
We had great owners with Abramovich that were special owners. You know, we won a lot with him. He always had a good amount of money for the managers to spend during the summers. He was quick to fire. He had high expectations, super quick to fire.
Yeah.
So,
Didn't Bowley say he's going to come in and do the opposite?
Yeah.
But then he kind of has gone against his word. Sacked Tuchel very quickly. Sacked Lampard. Was it someone else? Before Lamps? No. Was it? There was. Sacked Graham Potter. Came in with a Graham Potter 8-year plan. He got sacked as well.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, it seems like his word isn't true all the time.
Yeah.
Except in terms of the spending, he's clearly proven himself. What can we assume that he wants from the club? Does he want complete success? Is that what he's aiming for? Must be, I guess.
Yeah, I think he wants to put us up there as like one of the best clubs to win consistently, either the Premier League or the Champions League, to be up there consistently.
Whereas Roman maybe didn't, just wanted overall success, I guess.
I think they both wanted it. I think the difference is that, from what I saw, Roman didn't pretend that he knew the football aspect of it. For example, I see that Todd's coming in and he's trying to take a hold over the football side of it, which I understand. I guess you're an owner. But what Roman did well is that he didn't know the football game. You know, these guys are investors in the end of the day. The best thing they can do is find the best person who knows the business, the football business side of it, hire them. But when they start taking the matters into their own hands, I think he was our sporting director for a while. He was quite involved with the transfers.
Going into the dressing room.
That's it, yeah. Roman never got involved with these things because, frankly, maybe he could admit he doesn't know that side of it. So if you don't know as an investor, the best thing you can do is bring people in who do. I think he's done that in the end, so I can't blame him. But, yeah, so far, yeah.
Yeah, so far, at least he's showing signs that he wants the best for the club, especially on the pitch at least.
For sure.
Which I respect. Obviously, maybe the money is a bit of a concern and how much he's allowed or able to spend in such a short amount of time. But I respect it. One more thing about the money before we move it on. In comparison, and I don't like them, you don't like them, but Arsenal, for example, Arteta spent, I think it's 600 million. Arteta spent about 600 million since he's come in. That's across, I believe, 8 transfer windows now. Whereas Bowley's done about 900 million in 3 transfer windows.
Yeah.
Is Arteta's spending or Arsenal spending a sign of potentially you don't need to spend that much to have a successful season or build your club up. Maybe the management plays a part as well. Some of the players play a part, the signings you make. Maybe have you overspent too much? And does that cause a dilemma in the dressing room now? You got what? I think it's 26 new players.
Yeah.
Bowley signed.
Yeah.
You've sold quite a lot as well. Is this going to affect the dressing room?
Yeah, I think Arsenal did well that way by having kind of these young players with potential that they kept on, kept giving opportunities to. I think with Chelsea, we kind of had these players that were on the brink, and then we decided to loan them. Maybe we didn't let them achieve their full potential with us. I think maybe because Arsenal, knowing they haven't got that buying power, they looked in at developing their own players a bit more.
Very good shout. That's a clear difference in your clubs and Arsenal clubs.
But the thing is, Chelsea have got one of the best the under-21s is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like our development squads,
Chelsea's
youth squad is great.
But isn't it another problem? None of them ever get through.
That's the problem.
I guess Colwell's coming through.
Yeah.
Anyone else stick out in your mind?
But that's what Lamps did well, right?
James.
James.
Lamps did that well.
Yeah. A lot of the guys that were there initially are now on loan, kind of in between. But like Ampadu, these kind of players. Yeah.
Well, I was shocked by that.
Yeah. Hudson-Odoi.
7 million.
Yeah.
To Leeds, I think.
To Leeds, yeah. Hudson-Odoi.
Is he still there?
I think he's there now.
Hudson-Odoi.
No, Hudson-Odoi is still there. Yeah.
Okay, but
Ampadu's gone.
Probably going to leave.
Probably going to go, yeah. Lack of opportunity, maybe. Well, he never really started consistent games for Chelsea back on back.
Isn't Ampadu, well, even Hudson-Odoi, aren't they two of the most like prodigious talents coming up from the UK, in the UK? But
they were at that time.
Shipped out. So not anymore?
Even now I see Lewis Hall, that left back we have.
Yeah,
he's going to Newcastle, 35.
Does that piss you off then? Like the youth talents that...
It's frustrating.
You've got some of the best youth talents in the country.
Yeah.
You'd like to think you'd be able to bed them into the team, but Chelsea never really have, even under Abramovich area. I can only think of Terry. Or was that was before Abramovich?
That was before, that was before.
So even Chelsea's club as a whole, you're not really producing many great talents that
I
I can think of throughout the years.
No.
Is that a shame? Does that bother you as a fan?
It does a little bit. I think it was building up with Lampard.
Yeah.
And we had some players that were in the team that were from the academy. You know, we had Christensen, Loftus-Cheek. These guys were playing.
Oh, yeah, true.
Tammy Abraham. We had quite a few 5-6 players that were playing every now and then. You know, some were playing more consistently. That's changed now. One thing I can say that is a good thing about how Chelsea do their business is that overall, in terms of how much we've sold compared to how much we've bought, we're like number 6th or 7th. So we've sold a lot of players, and we made a lot of profit. A lot of profit from selling.
You've made, in terms of turnover from sales, you've made £250 million sold since Bowley come in.
Yeah, and I think the net is not that bad. The difference is not that high.
I think you're right,
Yeah, so I guess when we sell these players like Lewis Hall for 35 million, is it the best decision for the football club in terms of having that player of that quality? No, but for the business side,
makes sense. Yeah,
for Todd as well, as you can see, he's probably more business focused.
Yeah. Since we're on the topic of sold players, I was just wondering, are there any players that you wish you hadn't sold?
Yeah.
Under Bowley?
Yeah, many.
What, like who? I'm guessing
from
Mount.
Bowley. Okay.
Since Bowley, since Bowley's coming. I'm guessing Mount.
Yeah, I would have kept Kovacic. I would have kept.
Wanted to leave.
I would have kept Ziyech.
You think?
Yeah, I would have kept
Ziyech has never fully been committed to Chelsea for some reason.
When he played well, he was quality. I think the PSG thing was he wanted to go and we didn't let him.
Yeah.
But before that, every time he played, he was quality footballer. Yeah, quality footballer.
I can't believe he's out in Saudi now.
Yeah, crazy.
That's crazy.
Crazy. When that contract comes, though, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah, Pulisic, I would have kept him. I like Pulisic when he was given a consistent number of games. I don't think it was that bad.
Yeah, he's all right.
I don't think it. Right. Yeah, I think he needed more of an opportunity to put that. Okay, is he worth that price tag we paid for him or not? Now it's kind of in between where we're not really sure. We could say no.
Yeah.
But did he get enough time consistently? I'm not sure.
All right, Paz. We'll get onto the signings a bit later on. I've got more to talk about with the signings. Speaking of your young squad, it looks like you've probably got the perfect manager in for him. We'll speak about Mauricio Pochettino. First things first, when you first heard him coming in, was there anything to do with the Spurs rivalry that put you off, or do you just look past it because you're a bigger club than Spurs? Let's be real. You're in a better position than Spurs, even though in the league you wasn't last season. But overall, you're probably heading up in a better direction than they are. Was there any negativity or doubts that you had in Pochettino before you come in?
None really, to be honest. It was about just getting a manager that had at least some experience at a high level, that had managed a few clubs before, at a high level,
high stature,
and then finding a manager that really, frankly, that would like to join Chelsea. You have to think about the structure that Chelsea has, the pressure that there is.
True.
There's no European football. There's so many things. I always think about that. Like when we go and search out for different managers, would they realistically want to come to Chelsea knowing the history that they have of firing managers, the pressure that they have?
True.
It's difficult. So the fact that he's come, he's got good experience, he's managed Tottenham at a high level, PSG at a high level. He didn't win anything at PSG. I think we were saying the last podcast.
He didn't win the league in the first year.
The
year after, I think he won the cup and the league. So
the year after he won.
He finally won something.
Okay.
Ticked that off his list in his career.
Yeah.
But is it really that amazing? Because it's PSG. They were going to win the league sooner rather than later.
Yeah. It's one of those things.
It's a blemish on his career.
For sure.
Yeah.
But I think
if he doesn't win nothing with Chelsea, you could have to say that he's a failed manager, really.
Yeah.
Didn't live up to his potential like he should have done.
Yeah. Especially when we've gotten the players that he's gone and asked for.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm pretty sure, we've just gone for it. And I don't think it's over, which is crazy. I really don't think it's over.
Elise looks like he's rejected you.
He's rejected, or
because of the transfer dealings.
Something. He signed a new deal, right?
Yeah, because they was about to sue you or something. So it looks like you've pulled out of that deal. But it looks like you're looking for another right wing or something.
For sure.
Which is a bit weird because you got Madueke just recently. But yeah, Mauricio Pochettino, do you reckon there's any cons to him?
To Poch?
Yeah. Maybe the lack of winning potentially.
Yeah, maybe the lack of winning,
The big squad, is that an issue?
Keeping all those players happy maybe is a big issue.
Yeah.
I think at PSG he probably had more characters than he does at Chelsea.
True.
But I think he's got the attitude to keep everyone under control. I think he's used to the Prem, which is a huge thing.
Yeah. I feel like when he speaks, he's got the stature and the mannerisms to control that.
Yeah.
And because they're all young, he can kind of mold them a little as well.
Yeah, I think we just need any identity right now. Not any, but a good, strong identity that suits the club right now.
Yeah.
A way of playing football.
Yeah.
It's that team in transition as well, that players don't really know how to play with each other. And then now the manager's role now is to come and integrate that team because it's a completely new team. So he's got to set out the new way that he wants them to play, which has to be different from last year. It's quite boring football last year. A lot of back passes, quite frustrating.
Poch comes in with the history that he plays or attempts to play good football at least.
There we go. Yeah, a lot of possession, not many goals.
Yeah,
so that needs to change. I think he's a good option. I think look who's out there in the managers or available managers nowadays.
This is what I was going to ask. Say before Poch could come in, was there any other manager you had in mind? You're quite pro Tuchel, innit?
Yeah.
I'm not the biggest fan. I'm not the biggest fan in it. I'm not going to lie. I just feel like he's boring, stiff.
Yeah.
I feel like his presence is big.
Yeah.
I respect that about him. Like, you can see he can handle a big team, and I get that.
Yeah.
But I don't know, the success just isn't there for me. Like,
would you have taken him at United?
What, pre-Ten Hag?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Would you have taken him?
I think I'd have to take him, yeah.
Quality manager.
Say it was Poch and Tuchel in the running for United, pre-Ten Hag.
Yeah.
I think I'd take Tuchel, which is a madness coming from me still.
After winning the Champions League as well.
Yeah, that's the only thing, bro. I swear to God.
Huge.
Has he won anything before? Before that? Was he
he was at Dortmund. I'm sure maybe he's probably won a cup. Maybe.
He might have won a cup.
Maybe.
I'm not sure.
But he performed very, very well in those leagues with that team
I heard,
that he had.
I can't remember for sure, but I think I've heard, yeah.
I remember, he had that team.
Moving it away from the past, Paz, we'll take it on to the new signings. You've made a number of signings. I've got a full list here. I was going to ask you, are there any of your favourites that you have?
Oh, yeah. I like Santos.
Who I've never seen him play, but I've heard good things about him.
Yeah. Baller. I've seen him play for Brazil. I think it's like
Paz,
21s.
let me do something, yeah? I'm going to list all these players. You're just going to say yes or no, whether you like them or not. Nice, quick and easy. You're from your first signing to the last. Sterling?
No.
All right, we need to talk about it. All right, tell me why not.
I don't think it was the player that we needed. I didn't think he fit the bill. You know what I mean? He was a player on the fringe of the Man City team. We came in, we accepted him as our starter. He wasn't good enough for them to play week in, week out. Yeah. Why did we consider him as a starter for 40, 50 mil?
Because you're not City's level?
But we have to think we are. We definitely aren't if we're going to sign there. We have to aim for it at least. Yeah. At least sign players that are potentially there, not ones that we know didn't get every game in, week out at City, and then we've accepted him as a starter. I didn't like that signing, to be honest.
Fair enough.
I don't think
he's not really proven himself yet either.
There we go.
Even this season, I don't really see him doing much.
No. Especially when we've got other players that are in the younger ranks or potential players that we could have played instead of him. I feel like he took up that spot in the squad.
Don't you think Sterling's a bit weird because he's such a big question mark for a lot of people, but at the same time, you know he's got quality. There's sometimes I see him and I'm like, rah, he looks sharp today. Like, he can create something here or get past a man. But then the final end product, he's not one that's going to lead your team to glory. No. But he can be a part of it if your team's doing well and run well. Like City, obviously. Yeah,
I think he needed like a very well-run team to join. And then he could enhance that. But to be part of like a built-up project that's
something that's building working, still, it's a wrong move.
He got drowned out a little bit, I think.
100%. I blame him, to be honest. He's mature enough to be able to make the right decision. Looks like he's made the wrong one. Maybe had no other offers.
I think he's got a family in London. That's what I heard, right? That's a big thing.
He's from London.
He's from London,
He's from West London, I think.
Yeah, Wembley, no, I think.
Yeah, Wembley,
I think so.
So it makes sense, I guess.
But yeah.
Football-wise, maybe not the right move. All right, Koulibaly. It's got to be
no.
Whether you like him or not. I guess
as a signing or as a player.
As a signing.
I'm gonna say in the moment, yes. In the moment, yes.
You think?
Yeah, we tried to replace Rudiger as best as we could. It was a player that ideally we got 2 seasons before.
Yeah, but you sold him a year later though. So did it work?
That's what my doubt is. But I'm thinking in the moment that we signed him, how did I feel? I was happy.
Fair enough.
I was gassed. I was like, all right, not bad. Maybe we can get 3 good years out of him. Not bad.
Yeah. Right, couldn't even get one.
Not even one. Raw. And Rudiger is Rudiger. We realised he's a baller.
Yeah, Rudiger is class.
And once he left, we really felt it.
Yeah. Slonina? Do you know who that is?
Yeah, the goalkeeper. It's a goalkeeper. No, I've never heard of him.
8 mil. I never heard of him.
8 mil.
Is he still there? I don't know.
He's there. I'm pretty sure he's there. He sent him on loan. I think he's from America. I think so. But yeah, let's see, innit? Good luck, innit?
All right, yeah.
Good luck. Maybe he'll play.
America?
Baller.
20 million. Baller. I've not seen a lot of him play.
Yeah, I've seen glimpses of him and stuff, and I've heard great things. But this is the type of investment that we need to be doing, I think. These type of players in this region that have got good potential. I mean, some experience.
All right. This is an interesting one. Cucurella. 57.5 million pounds.
It's wild. But no one was complaining. Well, only a few people.
At the time, I thought it was probably worth it.
Yeah, he joined Potter, right? He came with him.
Yeah, and he did well for Brighton.
Yeah, it's one of those wild things. Yeah. Now you look back at it and you think, what?
Yeah. How was he 57.5 million?
And then you see people getting sold for like 30, 40 that are miles better. It's I'll say no. Just for
you can't really get in your team this season either, can you?
No.
Maybe left centre back, but you got Colwell, you got Badiashile.
Man, he has some hard performances. I think like teams pressure him as well.
They do.
He's a trigger.
He's a trigger. You see Cucurella on the ball, you're going after him. Yeah, 100%. Cassidy, you've spoke about him. I've not really seen him play.
Oh, another great player who I saw.
You said he's gone out on loan?
Yeah. He's gone to Leicester. I might be wrong. On loan. Great player, Cesar Cassidy. Yeah, he was the captain for the under 21s Italian team.
Fair enough.
Very, very good player. Had one of the highlight players of the last tournament.
But then you've just signed Caicedo, Enzo, Lavia. Where's he getting?
That's that depth. That's that depth, which is just wild if you think about it. It's just wild.
Isn't this more likely he's going to get sold in 1 year's time?
That's what you hope doesn't happen. Or Poch at least starts playing.
Chukwuemeka as well, Cassidy as well, Gallagher.
Incredible.
It's madness.
Yeah, incredible.
Fofana?
I don't know.
£70 million?
17.
70.
Fofana. Oh, the centre back.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Crazy.
No?
I'm going to say no. Yeah. I'm going to say no. Injury prone.
Still young.
Yeah, still young. I think they're laughing. From Leicester, no?
Yeah,
they're laughing
from
that.
His career's potentially over, Crazy. At the top level,
I've seen him have some difficult performances as well.
Yeah.
In the Champions League as well.
Yeah. Teams target him now as well.
Yeah.
Aubameyang, easy,
no, of course no. Aubameyang, no.
Dennis Zakaria, easy, no.
No, had some good performances, but no.
That trophy, David Fofana.
That's the other Fofana, the striker.
Is he there now?
He's on loan now.
Bro, I forgot you signed him,
Yeah, to Berlin. To Berlin, I think. Yeah, we signed him.
Time still can tell.
Another potential. Everyone's just comparing these strikers we get to Didier, and everyone's looking for the next drug ball, which I think is
had
unfair.
the number 9 curse for a few years.
There we go. Yeah.
Badiashile, which is a weird one,
The centre back, yeah. I'm not sure.
What was the question again? Is it a good signing?
Good signing. Well, time will tell with him. Maybe.
I reckon he is, man. I feel like it's unfortunate that Colwell's come in. He's
Yeah.
demanding the players.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would be Badiashile.
Yeah.
Because he played well last season.
Yeah, he did. He
Yeah.
did. And we got his partner from Monaco, right?
Was it Dissady?
He scored against Liverpool, yeah.
Disasi.
Yeah. They used to play together, so maybe that's something they're thinking about. 2 young centre backs.
But then he doesn't play ahead of Colwell.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Or Silva.
I feel sorry for him, man.
Yeah, it's a shame.
So Santos, you've said you like him.
Baller.
So I'm going to say straight yes. Joao Felix has gone. Good signing?
I liked him when he came.
Yeah.
I think he offered something different, but
Yeah.
the team wasn't
he's
good
got
enough
talent.
around him. Yes.
Yeah.
Many factors, I think, with him. Many factors.
Mudryk. Still time.
Time will tell.
Yeah.
Time will tell. But from the performances I've seen him, I saw him play for Shakhtar. Incredible player.
Can he do it in the Prem?
Yeah, that's what you
Don't
hope,
know,
right?
guys. I don't know. We'll see. Because so far he hasn't been able to.
Yeah.
Madueke, I guess we still need
Great
more time.
Good player.
I've not seen a lot of him. I heard he's played. I think he's English.
Yeah.
I didn't know, you
He's
know.
English, yeah.
Noni Madueke, I didn't know.
I think he played for the 21s
Yeah, I
as
heard,
well.
yeah. I only
Great
found out
player.
recently, actually.
Very good player. He's got that kind of attacking end product that I don't want to say that we didn't see from Hudson-Odoi,
Yeah.
but
Might
yeah.
have his breakout season this season.
I hope so.
Yeah. Who's playing on the right now? Oh, you didn't really have a right.
Didn't
You
really
had
have a
fullback.
right.
Wing back, sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Marlo Gusto, who I'm expecting to see more of now.
Right.
Because James is injured.
The wing back, Malo Gusto. Pre-season, he seemed good.
It's from Lyon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poch got trust in him, so he
Yeah.
seems like a good player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to see more of him this season. Obviously, James is injured as usual, who I'm going to get to after as well, by the way.
Yeah.
Enzo Fernandez, obviously a yes.
World class.
Probably your best player right now.
Yeah. Quality.
Yeah, class player.
Quality.
Nkunku, I've not seen much of him, but I'm going to
Great
guess
player.
you're going to say good
I
signing
think for that
so
that
far.
price as well, incredible.
52 million, it says here. I don't know if
Great,
it's
man.
accurate.
Yeah.
Diego Moreira? I don't know who that is.
Diego Moreira. I haven't heard of him.
It says he's
to be
coming
honest.
a free.
To be honest.
It says he's coming a free. Your only free signing.
I haven't heard of him.
I
to
never
be
heard of him. It
honest.
says he's a
Yeah.
forward. I don't know who that is.
Watch him score 20 this season.
Nicholas Jackson, I'm guessing you like him so far.
Not bad.
Works
yeah.
hard.
Yeah, works
Runs
hard.
about a
It
lot.
seems like he does a lot of different things as well. Decent finisher.
Angelo Gabriel, I never heard of him. 13 million. Where are
Angelo
these signings
Gabriel.
coming from, bro? Never
There's
heard
got to
of
be
him.
some wonder kids mixed in there
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
Leslie Ugokchukwu.
Yeah. Another
never heard of him.
centre mid, defensive mid. We saw.
From where?
I'm not sure.
23 million.
I'm not sure. I think Ren.
Okay,
Ren.
fair enough.
think-
Is he going to play this year or?
I think we kept him in the squad. So maybe he'll be one of those fringe players. Yeah.
Final 3 players, Disasi, who you've not seen a lot of.
Not a lot. He scored on his debut,
Yeah.
but
Early still.
Early.
Sanchez, Robert Sanchez, bit of a weird one.
The goalkeeper.
Because he was second or third choice at Brighton when you signed
Bit
him.
weird, yeah. Bit weird.
But he was a good goalkeeper 2-3 years ago in the Prem. Everyone rated him.
I think it's that the managers, they probably see something in him.
Mm.
I'm not sure that he'll be a number 1 keeper this season.
Yeah.
I'd hope not.
Who's going to be number 1?
That's the thing. That's what they need to figure out within this transfer
So
season.
I feel like
Kepa's
it
gone.
is going to be him.
I hope it's not.
Mm.
I hope it's not, because even the reserve keeper doesn't look up to standard, you know.
Who's it?
We've got that American fellow in.
I don't know who it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not as good as it could be, especially letting 2 keepers go of that high level. We're going to look for a replacement for Kepa, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'd probably imagine so. And then your final 2 signings, one of them hasn't come in yet. I think it might have been confirmed today, Lavia and Casido. Obviously, you're going to say yes, good signings.
Both of them, yeah.
This is another question. It brings it back to the money again, yeah?
Yeah.
I did some research before you come, yeah? When you win the Premier League, you get roughly 160 million pounds. That's your prize winnings.
Mad.
Obviously, you get sponsorships off that. On the back of that, you're the biggest team in England. You're going to get loads of sponsorships as well. I accept that. To spend £1 billion and 100... Is Caicedo... What I'm asking is Caicedo worth the 110 million pounds to win a Premier League or to win in Champions League? That's what I don't get. If I've just told you 160 million pounds, you get to win in Premier League. Yeah? Let's say you don't win the Premier League this season.
Yeah.
You've just spent £1 billion in the last 3 transfer windows.
Yeah.
When do you ever make that £1 billion back?
That's the thing.
That's what I don't get.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense to me.
It's wild. It's not even like you invest to win. You invest just to compete.
Literally,
And then you'll
yeah.
see how it goes.
Literally, it doesn't even matter if you win or not.
Yeah, you just say, okay, this puts us in the circle. Let's see if we can even get through it. Because that's just how it is.
Or they're making crazy money behind the scenes that I'm not sure of.
Incredible.
Because in the last, I checked as well, the last 2 years prior, in last year, I think you lost 130 million pounds Chelsea, obviously on the books. Who knows what's happening off the books? I'm sure a lot of people, companies in the UK aren't writing things on the books. I'm not going to say no names. Obviously, man's got his own business as well.
There we go.
But anyway, off the books, who knows? But on the books, it said 130 million last year, 115 million the year before. Both were losses. So I don't really get it. How do you make this money back? Or do you just not care? Like you said, it's just to compete.
There we go. You just,
It's just insane.
Well, you're just lucky with the investors that you have.
Yeah.
That are just in the position just to put that money there, you know what I mean? Which is a crazy situation to be in. Crazy. I think it's 230 million for 2 midfielders. That midfield is going to be
nuts.
Yeah, I think that whole team is going to be worth crazy amount.
Crazy amount. It's £1 billion squad.
Incredible. And it's not over. I really think that we'll spend maybe another 60, 70 million. I really believe that.
Yeah.
I really believe that. Yeah.
That's mad.
Yeah.
All right, Paz, we'll move it away from the signings and the finances a little bit. Paz, before I get on to some more pessimistic vibes, I'm going to keep it positive for you. Give me some of the positives of Chelsea Football Club this season.
The new depth in squad, or the squad depth, all the different players we have in like all the various positions, I think is good. Good options. Yeah. And now I feel like if players get injured, we can replace them and not feel like we're going to miss someone. Hopefully, I think we'll see that with time. Maybe there's some positions, maybe there's some key players, but more or less, I feel like we have a squad depth that can compete. New manager.
True.
Which I like. New vibes, new style of play. And I think a good thing is a lot of new players that are trying to prove themselves. A lot of players that have got big price tags as well. So I think that we'll see some big performances this year from some individual players. I have a feeling. Yeah.
So we'll take it on to the negatives, just to be a bit realistic as well and a bit pessimistic. You speak about the price tag. Does that come with its own added expectation and potential to flop or fail?
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. But I think some players need to realise that that's the price tag that just gets paid nowadays. You know, I think we paid, 70, 80 for Mudryk? But what was it, 100 million for Grealish?
Yeah, 100 mil for Grealish. But it's proven, though.
That's what I'm saying. After 2-3 seasons, it can all change. The figure doesn't seem that big. In the end, it might not seem that big.
Yeah,
you know
if you play well, no one talks about the transfer fee. If you don't play well, you speak about that transfer fee.
There we go.
Other than negatives of the club that I want to question about, let's talk about the Reece James conundrum, yeah? Look, talented player. How old is he now? 24?
Super
23?
young. Yeah, 23, 24.
Still fairly young.
Yeah.
Talented player, has both sides of the game, offensive, defensive. The injury problems, and the captaincy. One, I want to ask you, does the captaincy potentially affect performance? Is he ready for the captaincy? And two, the injury problems, can you rely on him enough? Because it seems like every season he plays, he's always injured.
Yeah. To be honest, that was one of the jokes I saw as soon as we made him captain. They were like, he'll only be captain for a couple months.
Yeah, exactly. It's not even a couple months.
Yeah, there we go, right? He's already injured. Now
One game in, he's injured.
He's going to be out for a long time.
Was it hamstring or something?
Yeah, hamstring, yeah.
He looks a bit top heavy. You know?
Yeah.
Not that I know his injury record, but
no,
just from the outside.
It's one of those things where, like, okay, he's been made Chelsea captain. Okay, we've got some players that are more experienced in the squad. Thiago Silva's still there. Maybe the Chelsea team, they see something that we don't see, that leadership qualities.
Maybe, yeah.
Which I see he's got some, but...
It's Chelsea through and through.
Yeah, but I was concerned about the injuries. I was concerned, especially the long-term injuries as well. These are not niggling injuries. These are injuries that put him out for a long amount of time.
Would you say he's the best right back in the league, as some Chelsea fans might say?
I think when he's playing consistently, yeah.
On his day?
Yeah, on his day, Reece James is class.
Better than Walker?
I think he does.
Bro, I'm going to stop you right there. He can't be better than Walker.
Because Walker's had some incredible performances this year where he's done his role very, very well.
Yeah.
He's done that specific role of cutting someone that's incredibly fast or just being like a sweeper and just collecting those loose balls very, very well. But overall, in terms of passing, spatial awareness, defensive abilities.
Offensively, he's better than Walker.
Offensively, passing, crossing,
He's better than Walker crossing,
Yeah, but then Walker does his job extremely, extremely well. So it's going to be hard to compare.
For me, I'm going to still say Walker is a better right back than James right now.
Yeah, I won't hate
He's a season pro. Like, I don't blame you. But all right, this is the main question. This is what all you guys want to know. Is Reece James a better right back than Trent?
Yeah, let's not even doubt that. Let's not go there. Trent should be a midfielder. We know this.
A right CM. Or
Why don't we just stop the criticism of his defensive abilities and move him in a different position?
It's true. He's not a right back.
Yeah, like
his tech isn't a right back. Like he's got too much tech.
Yeah, he's got too much tech. Too much tech.
Whereas Reece James, I'll happily accept he's a right back. He's a right wing back.
Yeah.
He's every bit of that position, and I accept that.
As a winger, you're not looking forward to playing against Reece James.
True.
You know you're going to have a hard game.
True.
As a winger, you probably see Trent at right back and be like, all right,
happy days, bro. Happy days. Let's go after Trent.
There we go.
Straight
there we go, yeah.
No, fair play. Another potential negative, you've signed a lot of players, as we've just listed out. The potential negativity that might brew in the background with the number of players, certain man didn't even have change room last season. Are they going to be all expecting to play? They've all just signed for big money.
Yeah.
They're all on 8-year contracts.
Yeah.
How do you negate that, or how do you get away from that? Someone's going to be unhappy.
For sure.
Someone's going to be complaining in the background.
Yeah, especially I think this year we've got less games. We haven't got any European football.
Of course, yeah.
So there's going to be battle for those consistent Premier League games week in, week out. I think there's some players that are going to play week in, week out because of the price tag we played.
True.
You know what I mean? You can expect Enzo to be there, Caicedo to be there.
Guaranteed to start. Yeah.
They're probably going to be guaranteed to start.
Say, for example, like Lavia. Is he guaranteed? He's only 55. I say only.
Yeah.
£55 million.
Yeah.
Gallagher's there. Chukwuemeka's there.
That's the thing, yeah. And we played a 3-4-3 last game.
Yeah.
Which was weird because if we had so many centre mids, I thought we'd play 3 in the midfield.
Yeah. Maybe
4 at the
4-3-3,
back. Yeah. So if that doesn't change and we only play 2 centre mids, that centre mid options we have is crazy. And there's going to be some upset players.
Let's say, for the point of argument, some of them have come for money. Obviously, they've come for London, they've come for Chelsea, they've come for potential success. Let's say some of them, in the back of their mind, money is in their head, yeah? And the 8-year contract is in their head. Is that a problem because some of them are going to be willing to not fight for their players because they know they're set for the next 8 years, take whatever money they can get, and they don't really have to do much because financially they're not motivated because it's already there.
Yeah.
Why do they need to perform? They're already getting that paid guaranteed for 8 years.
I think that's something internal in it that each player has that they'll have to deal with them with themselves. You know what I mean? Like,
motivation, yeah.
Yeah, like
self-motivation.
Can you afford not playing a game but getting paid 120 every week?
Are you happy to sit on the bench?
Would you sit there? I'm sure some people would, but a lot of people wouldn't at the same time. Yeah, I think.
But then that also affects your squad. If some of them are happy to sit on the bench and then they get called up and then they're not up to scratch because they're not thinking, I want to give the ultimate level for Chelsea FC. They're going to come on the pitch and then under-deliver and then it makes it worse and worse.
For sure.
Yeah, it's a potential problem that you might see in the future.
For sure. Yeah. And these are all players that are learning to gel with each other and stuff. So that's something they're going to have to figure out. You know what I mean? Especially the old heads in there will have to keep everything on level. The players that have got that experience and stuff.
Yeah.
The real through and through Chelsea players. Like, there's a few there now. Consider James one, Silva one. You know what I mean? Maybe Gallagher one. These players will need to kind of settle everything and help everyone integrate.
Yeah.
I think that's their responsibility as well. It's more than just playing their role on the pitch. I think it's helping that team to integrate. Because if everyone's happy on the pitch and we have a good squad that are happy playing together, then it could be magical. Yeah, it should be. Should be.
Yeah. All right, Paz, we'll move it away from the general overview. We'll take it into predictions. I'm going to take it off with the hard question first. Firstly, do you expect to win a trophy? I'm excluding the league for now. Do you expect to win, because you're not in Europe, a domestic trophy? A League Cup and FA Cup?
Do I expect us to win
Do you
it?
expect... do you want to win it first?
I'm not fussed. Any of the league trophies, I don't really care.
So even if you don't win it, you're fine.
I'm not fussed. So that sounds quite like arrogant as a Chelsea fan, 'cause, you know.
I guess you've won so much, you don't really care about League Cup.
It's about position. It's about building up for the next Champions League or Premier League.
I'm going to get to the league in a sec, but yeah. So you don't care if you don't win a trophy?
No, this season, no. It's all about position in the league.
Do you expect to win a trophy, a domestic trophy?
I do slightly.
Do you think you will?
I think we can. But then if he puts his resources into the Premier League and then, for example, the lineups that we have for the FA Cup are not as strong as I won't be mad. If they're not strong lineups, it's okay.
Let it happen, yeah.
Let it happen. As long as the Premier League has the focus right now, it's okay because
Fair enough.
we need Champions League next
So
year.
speaking of the Premier League, I know we've done a prediction video. You might have seen Paz predicted them second. Go check that out in the previous video.
Come on.
So I don't need to ask what you want. I'm guessing you want second. But do you expect second? Or what is a minimum expectation for Pochettino and Chelsea this season in the league for you?
I want top 4, but if they get 5th,
You expect top 4?
I expect top 5. Top, no, I expect top 4.
Wow.
I'll say that top 4. If they
Even
get
with
5th,
all the competition around you.
yeah, for sure.
So you're going to go from 12th to minimum top 4?
Yeah, I expect that this year.
That's crazy.
If we just have the Premier League, that's what I expect this year.
Wow.
The money's been spent. I think everyone else has a lot of fixtures on their plate. They haven't got the squad quality that we have in the end of the day. Pochettino's got the experience of the Premier League.
True.
I think if we put all our eggs in one basket, we could get top 4 this year. I think it's realistic.
This is an honest question, and you heard my thoughts on Brighton the other day, but do you think you're in a better place than Brighton? I don't think so, you know. You know how high they are at Brighton.
No, I get it.
I
get it. Because it's something that's tried and tested.
Bro,
We've
Brighton
seen
are
them
doing
do what they
madness.
can, yeah. But you know, as a Chelsea...
Even Newcastle, do you think
Even Newcastle. I think we need to have hope as a Chelsea fan, you know? Like, all these players have just come in. They've got this potential that we don't really know, you know what I mean? But we have to expect it.
There's huge energy around you.
For sure. But then, compared to Brighton and Newcastle that are already, like, well-oiled machines that just need small bits added
literally.
to bring them up.
They'll
We're
sell
not
you
like
Caicedo
that.
110 million.
That's the thing.
Sign someone else 5 million. He's better than Caicedo.
Yeah, we're not like that. Yeah, for sure. But we just need some key performances for some core players. I think will carry us a long way, a long way. Everyone else will slowly begin to gel.
Yeah.
I think that spine that we have is essential.
Yeah.
Just like as it's been with old Chelsea teams as well. If we have a strong
spine, yeah, that's true.
Huge. We need at least 2 good centre backs that are on form for the full season. I know we have around 4 or 5 in rotation. We need 2 that are consistently performing, minimum, which we didn't have last year. Centre mid's looking like a better position.
You're well covered most positions now, yeah. Crowd, you just heard Paz. He just said Chelsea are going to get top 4. All right, get in the comments and let us know if you think that's going to happen as well. Paz, on a more individual level now, who do you think is going to get your top assists in the season?
I'll give it to probably one of the wingers. Yeah.
Who?
I was thinking...
I was going to say Enzo, actually.
I was thinking Enzo as well initially, but I was thinking I'll give it to one of the wingers. I'm not sure which one, but maybe one of the wingers.
Which is crazy because you don't know who's going to play.
That's the thing.
And
I don't even know about the
wingers?
consistent team. Yeah. What's even the formation this season is kind of up in the air, you know?
Yeah.
We played a different formation pre-season to the one we played against Liverpool. So, let's see. Yeah.
All right, Paz couldn't give us who's going to get top assists. He doesn't even know his team right now. That's how muddled it is at Chelsea. Yeah. Who's going to get you the top goal scorer of the season for Chelsea?
I'd have to say Jackson. Maybe just based on the time he has.
Yeah.
I would have said Nkunku before, but 16-week injury is not looking good.
Yeah. And Jackson's probably going to play the most games up front now. So.
I think he'll have the most opportunities to score.
Yeah,
you know, in the end of the day. Yeah, he's set up for it. So, hopefully Jackson. Yeah.
Who's going to be... This is a bit of a tough one. Who do you reckon you predict will be your most disappointing player this season? There's one name that sticks out in my mind.
I'm thinking one of the centre-backs, unfortunately.
You think?
I think so.
I'm thinking Sterling, you know. For the expectation he comes with.
Okay. Is that like not new players? Old
No,
players
anyone, yeah. Anyone in your squad.
Yeah, Sterling then for sure.
Yeah. Because for the levels he should be setting, he's just probably not.
For sure. And I think he'll be in the lineup maybe 10, 15 games starting.
Yeah.
Which I just don't get.
Because of his reputation, the name, He
started the game against Liverpool, which was crazy.
Which he probably shouldn't have.
Which I didn't get. Yeah. Mudryk is there. Others are there. But
all right, Paz. One of the final things in the video. Thank you for coming on today as well, by the way. It's going to be a shame we're not going to have you for another year at least. Who do you think is going to be Chelsea's player of the season for the 2023-2024 season?
I'm going to give it to Enzo Fernandez. It has to be done.
Has to be, innit?
Has to be done, yeah. Class. Absolute class player. And I think that if we didn't have him last year, we would have finished in a different position. In a lot worse position. Which is crazy. No, this year I think he's got that support around him. Yeah. He's going to shine this year.
Fair enough. Paz, it's been a pleasure having you on the show. It's a shame we're not going to see you for a long time. Any final thoughts? Any final words for the crowd?
Absolute pleasure to be here. It's been short but sweet.
Amazing. It's been
All
amazing.
my Chelsea fans, hold it down. We'll be we'll be all right. It's not that bad. Look around you. And yeah, keep watching, subscribe, all that.
Listen, Chelsea fans, let's just hope you do better than 12th this season. Get into the top half of the table. It's been a successful season for you. Anyway, guys, like you heard from Paz, subscribe, like the video, all that. Get us to 500 subscribers and Paz will not go to Dubai.
There you go.
This is the Between the Lines podcast. We'll see you on the next one. Peace out. Nice one, G.
Well,
Between the lines.